Popular sovereignty is the principle that the authority of a government is created and sustained by the consent of its people through their elected representatives. It emphasizes the role of the population in shaping the structure, laws, and policies of a government. This idea forms the foundation of democratic governance, where the will of the majority guides the course of a state. Rooted in Enlightenment thought, popular sovereignty asserts that the legitimacy of a government relies on the people's collective approval, often expressed through voting or other forms of political participation. Now let's look at some examples of popular sovereignty in action. The concept played a significant role in the history of the United States, particularly in the debate over slavery. In the mid-1800s, territories such as Kansas and Nebraska were given the choice to determine, through popular vote, whether they would permit slavery within their borders. This approach was known as popular sovereignty during the pre-Civil War era and was intended to allow citizens of these territories to exercise their democratic rights. Modern examples can be found in referendums, where citizens vote directly on specific policies or constitutional changes, such as Brexit in the United Kingdom or the legalization of same-sex marriage in various countries. Now let's look at some advantages of popular sovereignty. One of the main benefits is that it empowers citizens to have a say in their government, which can lead to a stronger sense of political participation and responsibility. By giving the people the power to decide, it fosters a culture of civic engagement and makes the government more responsive to the needs and desires of its citizens. Additionally, popular sovereignty serves as a check on authoritarianism, as leaders must maintain public support to stay in power. However, popular sovereignty is not without its criticisms. One criticism is that it can lead to instability, as shifting public opinions may cause frequent changes in laws or policies. This can make it difficult for governments to maintain long-term planning and consistency. Additionally, the majority's will is not always just or fair, potentially leading to the oppression of minority groups. For example, during the era of American slavery, popular sovereignty in certain territories allowed the continuation of the institution despite its violation of basic human rights. There are alternative approaches to governance that differ from popular sovereignty. One such alternative is a constitutional monarchy, where a king or queen acts as the head of state within the parameters of a constitution, limiting their powers. Another is an authoritarian regime, where a single ruler or a small group of individuals holds power without the need for consent from the governed. While these systems may offer more stability or centralized decision-making, they often lack the same level of individual freedom and participation found in systems grounded in popular sovereignty. Ultimately, the discussion of popular sovereignty raises important questions about the relationship between government and the people. Should citizens have the power to directly shape every decision, or should representatives act as intermediaries? Each approach to popular sovereignty has its own implications, shaping how societies view the distribution of power and the role of individuals in the political process.